Hey, everybody. Here we are with Laurel Myers, no relation, and Craig Ash from DKB Financial Services here in North Bay. How are you?
Doing great, Paul. Thank you.
Excellent.
Awesome. I love it. I love it. Looking good. Looking good, Craig. Looking good.
Just for you.
Thank you. Okay, guys, listen. This is all about support local business in North Bay. Lots of local businesses here. You guys have been here for years. Tell us a little bit about your business and the services that you offer here in North Bay.
Yeah, so DKB is actually, we have 3 locations across the north. We have 1 office in Sudbury, 1 in Balcarron, and the 3rd one here in North Bay. We actually have a rep up in Timmins that's part of our group as well. So in total, we have 9 advisors, 9 financial advisors, and a full team of staff members behind us. What our firm does is full financial planning, so insurance, investments, helping people with their pensions, benefits, retirement, the whole gamut.
Awesome. And you guys are working out of the North Bay office. Laura, what do you specialize in?
So my specialty is the insurance portion, so health insurance, life insurance, disability, long-term care insurance, benefits.
Okay. And Craig, yourself?
My sweet spot lies on the investment side of things, kind of helping people grow their investments, encouraging them to save for investing for their futures, either pre-retirement or in retirement. Kind of that's where I focus quite a bit of my time.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know Laurel, through our BNI connection, I was able to refer a family member, my daughter, and her husband, and they love you, they trust you, and they've sent you money. So that's good. This is what we like. But I was speaking to her 2 nights ago, and she's very happy with the service that you provided. So, thank you for that, for taking care of my little one. That's awesome. There's 2 more in line that are going to come see you soon enough, but I got to get them to get there together, right? So what are you guys experiencing from this COVID? Are your offices completely closed, or are you an essential service?
We are considered an essential service. During this time, people still need access to advice, number 1. But number 2, they may need access to their emergency fund that we helped them set up years ago.
Right.
So right now they're placing phone calls to, try to put a game plan together as far as when or how much of that emergency fund they're going to need, trying to coordinate that with what government benefits that they might be able to qualify for. But that's primarily what we're working through right now, is just help ease a little bit of their financial stress, to try to make sure that mostly they can focus on just keeping their family safe.
Right. And it's a business where you guys can work virtually pretty much anyways, right? I mean, it's all done via this Zoom or phone, or for signatures. I don't know how you do that. I don't even know if faxes are still available, or is it all done through email probably, I guess.
Sun Life has done a great job evolving and reacting to this condition. So we have full abilities to get signatures online, mail outs. We have full processes in place to keep that part of the business running.
Awesome. I've spoken to a lot of people over the last few weeks, and a lot of them had said they'll never be caught again with their pants down. In other words, to not have like a bucket of money, $10,000 set aside somewhere. So your services are really required with a lot of these people. So hopefully enough people see this and say, you know what, today's the day. No more postponing it. I've got to start putting money away. I remember I read The Wealthy Barber years ago, and it talked about save 10% first. So if you make if you make $1,000 a month, $100 a month before that 1,000 comes in, goes into saving. You have to be saving for the future. And a lot of people don't. They just bring the 1,000 in, start paying the bills, and what's left is, well, I got nothing left to save. Well, because you did it the wrong way. It's got to come out first. Automatically pull your money out. That's kind of what I know. I would think you guys would say the same sort of thing.
Yeah, so along that same philosophy, pay yourself the 10% first, but of that 10%, about 3 to 4% of that should be protecting what you're paying yourself. This pandemic's bringing a lot of other concerns to light. People aren't working right now, but they're still getting a bit of help from the government. Other concerns are what happens if you're not working because you're ill or you've been injured, or you're at home grieving the passing of a spouse prematurely. What's going to happen to your financial plan, your family, and your future if you haven't prepared for that ahead of time?
Yeah, so true. So true. So
COVID might be compounding some issues that people would have normally had at this time anyway. But our job is to make sure that people don't skip a beat financially so that they can focus on what's important to them at that point.
interesting. So protect the main source that's coming in first, or as part of the 10%.
Right.
Interesting.
It's a good place to start.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. And I mean, obviously you try to save as much as you can, but it was just even teaching my kids, you can't work hard all week long, all month long, and not have some savings. Like that just can't happen. You have to save something, whatever that is. Start with 10% and move it from there. So, okay. Any other advice at this point in time? Anything you want to wrap up with? Any community PSAs? Anything like that?
I think one of the neat things, we're seeing lots of organizations, not only locally, but across the country, helping people defer payments or coming up with different payment schemes or, scenarios to work through so that if people's incomes are slightly lower right now, we can get caught back up when this is all behind us. So again, Sun Life has done a great job where they're allowing people to defer their insurance payments or their critical illness payments. We've been working hard to determine, is now the right time to be buying your RSPs? Could we suspend or reduce those RSP contributions? We can get caught up later, but more importantly, let's make sure that, financially, families are going to be able to get through this. So it's a lot of our time is focused on helping clients coordinate between Sun Life and their premiums, but also in their investment products. And, doesn't make sense to put money in your emergency fund if you're actually taking it out.
Yeah.
So we've stopped those payments temporarily, and just want to make sure that people are going to be okay.
Yeah. I know, as we're all part of our BNI network over the last year, I've got to know you guys, and I've got to hear a lot of stories of how you help people over the last year. And those are incredible stories. And I wish we had time to share all those stories, but it's amazing what you two guys are doing. So keep it up. How do people get a hold of you? What's the best way right now? Is that through email? Is that through a call? What does that look like?
So we still have one staff member in our office right now. She's directing calls to us. So that number is 705-995-1925. Otherwise, you can reach out to us by email. Find us on Facebook.
Okay. Throw me one email address.
Sure. So Laurel Myers, it's laurel.myers@sunlife.com.
Awesome. Guys, thank you so much. Craig, Laurel, thank you so much for hopping on. I greatly appreciate that. Listen, tough times don't last. Tough people do. You two are tough cookies. We'll get through this. We'll see you on the other side, maybe another month. I tell you, though, I got back from San Diego March 11th. I've been here ever since. Looks like a nice office. I'm in my bedroom. I'm shack wacky. I want out, man. I want out.
Yeah, we all do. We all do.
Crazy. Anyways, okay, guys. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Okay, stay safe.
Okay, thank you. Bye-bye.